Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noct, and this is Vampire Masquerade Blood Hunt. I think that's the title. Anyway, this is a new Battle Royale game. I don't like PvP, like I always say to my friends. And I don't really care about these kind of games, but this was an exception because it plays in the World of Darkness universe, so Vampire Masquerade. And truth to be told, I always was curious about that universe, but I always felt it a bit too daunting to start the Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines. I I still have I still want to play it badly, and at one point I will most likely, especially now that I understand more about the universe after this game. But anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling. And the important thing is, I started this game like 4 days ago, and I got addicted to it. The movement is just so fluid, and the combat is really high intensity, but satisfying at the same time. If you like to go melee builds. But anyway, oh, and there's even little missions what you can accept at these guys,
So you found yourself a pistol.
where you just get some tasks to do while you are doing your match, like here. Hit 40 headshots with a burst rifle, slowly getting there. Or this. Search the area around the crash site. Find out where Custo's ally has gone. More clues can be found north of the crash site. Anyway, let's do this. I called in for matchmaking, and let's try to win it. Or die desperately. Whichever comes first.
Listen.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Don't really read them, because I don't like it that they don't have voice acting for what they say. I prefer these kind of games with voice acting, it feels lazy otherwise. But I can understand here because it's a small studio. It's their first game. And it's surprisingly fun. Okay, let's see. Where shall I spawn? Every location is high tier now and no entity hunters. I wanna start here. I want to get maybe a katana, if I'm lucky. Or a score sword, whichever comes. I just hope it won't be only a fire axe in it. I'm using the Enforcer, the Ventru one, because I like the style and it's really my playstyle. So, let's see. Come on, please. I know how to play. Thanks. So the idea is that you need to go around, loot some stuff like any battle royale, but then even suck blood of civilians. Ooh. Okay. Interesting start. And I heard the jumps of a vampire around me. Oh, jackpot. I love this. Favorite weapon. I saw that mannequin is a person. Let's see, I want these weapons. Anything but the basic pistol. And let's look for some food, shall we? There's someone in that direction. Based on what type of blood you drink, you actually get different power-ups. Not power-ups, but upgrades for your abilities. Purple gives you passive regeneration, blue gives you to the Q, grey gives you to the E, and red gives you to your weapon. Oh fuck! Wrong button! But yeah, while sucking blood, you need to make sure that no one sees you to do so, except players. They are fine. But if any other NPC sees you in the process, then you are basically breaching the masquerade. So you will be hunted and your location will be revealed to every player on the map for a whole minute. If you are being spotted or you kill a civilian. Okay. This wasn't too useful. Let's see. Why did you... Oh. Well! This did not happen before. So anyway, yeah, I know this was supposed to be a Bloodhound video, but ends up as Stanley because my fucking internet left me once again. I saw that the game freaked out, but nope, my internet provider. Let's see.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley
Anything
worked for a
changed?
company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 4...
Okay, I think it's the same as before. So, let's see. Last time, I noticed that I could stand up on one of the
All of
chairs.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No
Oh.
matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
This worked.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
Oh yeah, it's
So,
really smart.
now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in?
Okay.
Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
No?
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other option so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Is he lying to me? No. Yes. No. Come on. Come on, narrator. Okay, I think I need to begin again. But I will go down the same way.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
Okay, this is the same.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, so what way did I go last time?
Stanley
That,
came to a
yeah.
set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Fuck, the game froze. Okay, it's good now. I don't know why everything is fucking me over today.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Come on.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
I don't remember if
No
this was
reason to still be
the same
here.
thing what he said last time or not. I don't remember.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to
Yep, it's
interact
the
with,
same.
he'd be justified in some way.
Okay,
As it
so-
is, coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Well, this was the Insanity ending. Let's go up then. Ooh. Wait, what? Executive boss room? I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. So that's a lovely purse. I don't think I could come in to this place in the previous game. The previous edition. And why is this good for me? Any secret endings, maybe? Anything at all? Come on, there must be something here. Well, okay then. Hey, why did you close? Why did you close? I do not trust this place. Not even slightly. Ooh, what is this? Oh! Okay, this is new. Indoors mostly. Graphs. Business strategy. Okay. Let's go up, let's see. Okay, this is quite high. Way higher than expected. Come on. Oh. Really? No, 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 this can't be. I'm sure there's something here. Or maybe down. No, it's up. Oh, it's not over anymore. Come on. I think I broke the elevator. Yep, I broke it. Okay.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. I remember this from the previous one. What's this way? Okay, this is suspicious. Oh, I can actually crouch. I need to change the button. Controls. There. Nothing. Okay, maybe nothing. Maybe just wants to seem like something. Okay, loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Nope. I can actually go up.
Whoops. Nope. Never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me.
That's new.
Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's
At
office?
least I think.
Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Let's see. Will this change anything? Maybe this place? Wait, what is that? Oh well. Oh, this place did not change. What about the office?
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow! I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
Well, better be, because I will find all the secrets the boss will have. Let's see. I mean, has. I always fuck up grammar. Is there really nothing? Why does this look like a hidden door? Okay, maybe you won this time. Maybe. Ooh. Nope. Okay, the cable is coming into this, but nothing. Can I just keep doing that?
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
I like unknowing the narrator so much.
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
It will be something else, sooner or later. I will make sure of it. Why do I have a feeling I will be jump scared any moment?
Oh my god. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a time out here for a minute while I process this.
The Stanley Parable, please hold.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
I love this game. The humor is really spot on. Okay. Come on. Come on, narrator. You can process it. I believe in you. You can figure out that, yeah, this is the boss's office. But what if it's not?
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Okay, so... I think I'm gonna leave. Or not. Can I open the door? No. Okay. Next one.
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling
Yeah, fuck you,
that has
dude.
grown stale and repetitive.
I love you too, man. I love you too. He's not even saying anything anymore. Just no. Ah,
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator. But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go. It's so precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow? There we go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You
It
know,
is.
Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get started. But where's the tension? Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters?
exactly.
Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in
Ooh.
years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive. That's why people like you so much, Stanley. Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why... Oh, I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you, so that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them. This is the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better. Oh good, we're here.
Told you something will be different at one point.
Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
Okay, this doesn't work. World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it. The pyramids. Live. The guy who went to Mars. All eyes on Stanley. Live on stage. The storyteller. Stanley reveals all in his new book. Okay. Stanley, when did you become such a storyteller? An evening with World Peace Baby.
Ah, yes, here it is, just through this door.
This doesn't have collision. Ah, stage door. The Stanley Parable Stanley, tonight live on stage. The man, the process, the myth, the legend, the parable, Stanley from the Stanley Parable, tonight. Okay, can I maybe go this way instead? Actually it's a dead end anyway. A Q&A with world's first Sentinel machine. Doing great. A conversation with Alexander the Great.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay, it looks like they're ready for you. Go get them.
Okay, so to stage, welcome Stanley. Stanley Rider. Almonds, chair, gum, table, nut bar. The dude who came up with pizza, an audience with. Yeah, we saw those. Oh, the Lord, something. 427. Congratulations, Stanley. Remember where you came from. Your co-workers. Stanley, me. Can't read it. 86. Thanks for showing me that cool skateboard trick in the parking lot. You are too cool. Good luck on stage. Rock on. Break a leg, champ. Your boss. I love the way you ride elevators. No one tells stories the way you do. Go get them, Tiger. Stanley, my true love for you grows every day. You make me feel alive. Your wife from the apartment ending. I remember the apartment ending kinda from my old playthrough. Ooh. The freedom ending. Wish you were here. Adventure awaits. Narrator airlines. Mind control facility. And all I got was this lousy sticker. I played the demo. I really love the freedom ending one. Because the narrator wants us to go there. But nope. I won't go to the freedom ending. I will get the anti-freedom ending. Enslavement ending. Holy fuck! Hey everyone! Down, down, then up, then down, then up, then down, then up again. Then Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Well, the only thing... Oh, there's the copy machine. The only thing it can mean that it's the end of the episode. So thank you for watching and we'll continue from here. Have a nice day and bye.